Hello everyone, welcome back to our podcast. My name is Paul, and today we are going to talk about something very useful for English beginners.
Hi everyone, I'm Lena. We are so happy you are here with us today.
In this episode, we will teach you how to have simple and easy English conversations.
Yes, many beginners feel nervous because they think they need difficult words or perfect grammar.
But the truth is, you can speak good English with very simple sentences.
Exactly. You just need the right topics and some common conversation patterns.
Today, we will talk about easy topics like hobbies, dreams, daily life, and future goals.
So stay with us. Listen carefully and try to repeat the sentences with us.
Lena, hobbies are one of the easiest topics to talk about, right?
Yes, absolutely. Hobbies are fun, and everyone has something they enjoy doing. So beginners can start with simple sentences like, I like reading books. I enjoy listening to music. I love watching movies.
Those are great examples, and you can also talk about sports.
Yes, for example, I like playing cricket. I enjoy football. I go for a walk every evening.
When you share your hobby, the other person may ask, what kind of music do you like? Or, what movies do you watch?
And that helps the conversation continue naturally.
Now let's talk about dreams and goals. This is a very beautiful and interesting topic for conversation, especially when you want to know someone better. Lena, why do you think dreams are such a good topic for beginners to talk about?
Yes, Paul. Dreams are a wonderful topic because everyone has something they want in life. Even if your English is simple, you can still talk about your dreams in an easy way. Dreams make the conversation more personal, meaningful, and emotional. When you talk about your dream, you are sharing something important about yourself.
That's true. And beginners don't need complicated sentences to talk about dreams, right?
Exactly. Beginners can start with very simple and clear sentences. For example, you can say, my dream is to become a doctor. My dream is to be a teacher. I want to start my own business. I want to travel the world. I hope to speak English fluently. These sentences are short, but they express big ideas.
Yes, and even one sentence like, I want to travel the world, can start a longer conversation.
Absolutely. And you can also add small details to make your dream sound more interesting. For example, instead of only saying, I want to travel the world, you can say, I want to travel the world because I love learning about new cultures and meeting new people.
That sounds very natural and friendly.
Yes, and beginners can also talk about goals in daily life. Goals are like dreams, but more specific. For example, my goal is to improve my English. I want to speak confidently in front of people. I hope to get a good job in the future.
That's very inspiring.
Thank you. Talking about goals helps you stay motivated, and it also helps you connect with others.
And it's also a great topic because you can ask others questions, right?
Yes, exactly. A conversation becomes better when both people share. You can ask friendly questions like, what is your dream? What do you want to do in the future? What is your biggest goal in life? What do you want to become? These questions are polite, positive, and very common in real conversations.
And when someone answers, you can respond kindly.
Yes, you can say, that's a great dream. Wow, that sounds amazing. I hope you achieve it. That is very inspiring.
So even beginners can have a meaningful conversation just by talking about dreams and goals.
Exactly, Paul. Simple English is enough. The important thing is to speak slowly, clearly, and with confidence.
Now let's move to another very useful and easy topic, daily life. Lena, why is daily life such a good topic for beginners?
Yes, Paul. Daily life is one of the best topics because everyone has a routine. Every person wakes up, eats, works, or studies, and does something every day. That's why daily routine conversations are very common in real life. You don't need special vocabulary, just simple present tense sentences.
That's right. So what kind of sentences can beginners use?
Beginners can start with very basic daily routine sentences, such as, I wake up early. I brush my teeth. I take a shower. I eat breakfast. I go to school. I go to work. These are simple actions, but they help you talk about your day.
And you can also add small details, right?
Yes, absolutely. Adding details makes your conversation longer and more natural. For example, instead of saying only, I wake up early, you can say, I wake up early every morning at 6 o'clock because I like starting my day calmly.
That sounds much better.
Yes. Or instead of saying, I go to school, you can say, I go to school every day and I study English, math, and science.
That's a great way to practice longer sentences.
Exactly. Daily life is perfect for beginners because you can talk about things you do every day. For example, in the morning, I drink tea and read the news. In the afternoon, I work or attend classes. In the evening, I relax, watch TV, or spend time with my family.
Very nice. And daily routine is also a topic where you can ask many easy questions.
Yes, you can ask questions like, what do you do every day? What time do you wake up? How is your day going? What do you do in the evening? Do you study English daily? These questions are very useful because people ask them all the time.
And when someone answers, beginners can respond politely.
Yes, simple responses are enough, like, that's interesting. Oh, you have a busy day. That sounds nice. I do the same thing. Wow, that's a good routine.
So daily life conversations are easy, natural, and very helpful for improving English speaking.
Exactly. If beginners practice talking about their daily routine, they will become more fluent step by step.
And the best part is, you can practice this topic every day because your routine is always with you.
Yes, Paul. Daily life is the easiest classroom for speaking English.
Now let's move to another very fun and friendly topic for beginners. One of the easiest ways to start a conversation is by talking about your favorite things. Lena, why do you think favorites are such a good topic for English learners?
Yes, Paul. Favorites are a wonderful topic because people love sharing what they enjoy. When you talk about your favorite food, movie, color, or hobby, the conversation becomes light, happy, and comfortable. Also, beginners don't need difficult grammar to talk about favorites. They can use very simple sentences like, my favorite food is pizza. My favorite color is blue. My favorite movie is Avengers.
That's true. These sentences are short, but they are very useful in real life.
Exactly. And the best part is, everyone has favorites. So this topic works in almost any conversation.
So Lena, how can beginners talk about favorite food?
Beginners can start very simply. For example, they can say, my favorite food is pizza. I love Indian food like biryani. I enjoy eating noodles and pasta. My favorite snack is chocolate. And if you want to make the sentence longer, you can add a reason. For example, my favorite food is pizza because it is cheesy and delicious. I love biryani because it has amazing spices and flavor.
That sounds much more natural and interesting.
Yes, adding small reasons makes your English sound more fluent, even if you are a beginner.
What about favorite movies?
Movies are also a great topic. Beginners can say, my favorite movie is Avengers. I like action movies. I enjoy comedy films. I love romantic stories. And you can also say, I watch movies on weekends. My favorite actor is very famous. I like movies because they help me relax.
That's very good. Movies can create a longer conversation easily.
Absolutely. And beginners can ask very simple questions like, what is your favorite movie? What kind of movies do you like? Do you enjoy action or comedy? These questions are friendly and help the other person speak too.
And if someone answers, beginners can respond politely.
Yes, simple responses are enough, such as, oh, that's a great movie. Wow, I like that one too. That sounds interesting. I want to watch it someday.
Perfect. Now what about favorite colors?
Colors are another easy topic. Beginners can say, my favorite color is blue. I like black because it looks stylish. My favorite color is green because it feels natural. And you can even connect colors to emotions. I like yellow because it feels happy. I love white because it looks peaceful.
So favorites are fun, easy, and very useful for beginners.
Yes, Paul. Talking about favorites helps beginners feel comfortable because it is not stressful. It is a happy topic that makes conversations enjoyable.
Now let's talk about another very common and meaningful topic, family and friends. Lena, why is family such an important topic in conversations?
Yes, Paul. Family is one of the most natural topics because everyone has family members or close people in their life. When you talk about your family, the conversation becomes warm and emotional. It helps people connect on a deeper level.
That's true. And beginners can talk about family in very simple English, right?
Exactly. Beginners do not need long or difficult sentences. They can start with basic sentences like, I have a small family. I live with my parents. I have one brother and one sister. I have a big family.
Those are very easy and clear.
Yes, and beginners can also add small details to make the conversation longer. For example, I live with my parents and we spend time together every evening. I have one younger brother, and he is very funny.
That sounds more natural.
Exactly. You can also talk about your relationship with your family. My family is very supportive. My parents always encourage me. I love spending time with my family on weekends.
That's a great way to express feelings.
Yes, because family is not only about information, it is also about emotions.
What about talking about friends?
Friends are also an important topic, especially for beginners meeting new people. You can say, I have many friends. My best friend is very kind. I enjoy spending time with my friends. You can also say, we go out together. We study together. My friends help me stay happy.
That's very nice. And family and friends topics can create emotional connection.
Yes, and beginners can ask simple questions like, do you have siblings? Who do you live with? How many people are in your family? Do you have a best friend?
These questions are polite and very common.
Exactly. And if someone answers, you can respond kindly. That's wonderful. You have a lovely family. That sounds nice. I'm happy to hear that.
So talking about family helps people feel closer.
Yes, Paul. Family and friends are topics that help beginners build warm, friendly, and meaningful conversations in English.
Travel is another exciting topic.
Yes, even beginners can talk about places they like. For example, I want to visit Dubai. I love going to the mountains. I enjoy traveling with my friends.
And you can also say, my favorite place is my hometown. It is peaceful and beautiful.
You can ask others, where do you want to travel? Have you visited any new place?
Travel conversations are fun and full of stories. Now it's time to practice.
Yes. Remember, easy English conversations start with simple topics.
Talk about your hobbies, dreams, daily routine, favorites, and travel.
And don't worry about mistakes. Mistakes are part of learning.
Practice speaking every day, even for 5 minutes.
You can practice in front of a mirror, with a friend, or by recording your voice.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast today.
We hope this episode helped you learn easy English conversation topics.
See you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing English every day.